All right, here we go, baby. What's going on? You know what time it is. We on our way to Shreveport, Louisiana, man.
Can you hear this transmitter?
Coming out of Dallas, 7,500 feet. Man, this is all surreal, man. This is amazing. I've always wanted to do this, man. Like it's one of those dreams come true. You know what I mean? Kind of like, you know, one of those things I was supposed to be doing back then. Finally got a chance to do. You know what I'm saying? For some time freed up. But look, man, we about to get into it. What the hell is going on? We got craziness going on in Minnesota. Man, golly. With the Amir Locke, man, he got that going on. And then we got Joe Rogan talking crazy. Man, it's going down. Let's go. Yay! Okay, let's talk about it. You know what time it is.
Charlie, November, contact Longview approach 128.
So, we want to know what's really going on with the no-knock warrants. All right. Was it justified, so on and so forth? You know, we have a convoluted problem. So I'm not finna hit y'all with the legal stuff. I'm gonna come from a different point of view. A different point of view. Y'all know what I do for a living. It is what it is. But I have a question. I want you to evaluate a few things. From the moment they yelled, search warrant, search warrant, search warrant, it took 9 seconds, literally 9 seconds, adjust my trim, 9 seconds for them to get to Mr. Locke. That's something we need to talk about. It took 9 seconds. By the time they got to him, as you see, he was disoriented because he was asleep. So my question is, what would have been the outcome? Would it have been justified had Mr. Locke been trained for that thing? Uh-oh. Now I'm a bad guy. See, the reality of it is, you are not going to do a thing. If you are not trained to do a thing. 2987. Yeah, just my altimeter right there. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. But the reality of it is, if you are not trained to do a thing, you're not going to do the thing when it's time to do the thing. Now you understand, you know, a lot of y'all, he's mean in his classes, he make us do stuff. Okay. You see in my courses, when I post my courses, you see how I have them lying on their backs and I make them jump up and address a target in less than a certain amount of time. I said 4 or 5 seconds in the last video I posted. What would have been the outcome had Mr. Locke had some additional training outside of his license to carry? And see, I'm going to deal with y'all with that. A lot of people think that just because I have my license to carry, I'm trained to do a thing. You are not under any circumstances trained to do a thing that you have not trained to do. You have met the state standards of being able to put rounds on target at certain distances, standing still in a completely controlled environment. That's what you can do. But my question to you is, I am going to challenge each and every one of you. What would have been the court case had Mr. Locke been trained to do a thing? Uh-oh.
Good afternoon, number 3547.
Uh-oh. Now we talking about it. Because, see, we can sit up here and say, all day, they killing us. Oh, whoa. I got a homeboy. His moniker is Be Hard to Kill. You know? I'm just saying. Now, do I need to get into specifics of where he was and why he was there and what the warrant was for, so on and so forth? No, I'm not going to do all that. I'm not going to do all that. But I'm going to talk about the inevitable. The inevitable. It was inevitable that they were going to make mistakes on their warrant. Okay? It's inevitable. Okay? But here's the issue. I think I hope I'm wrong. I think that they are probably going to find that situation justified and blame it on the individual of whom which they were looking for the sake of, you know, because, you know how it go. You know, the cops come in there looking for somebody, shoot the wrong person. It's not the cops' fault that they shot the wrong person because they don't invest in that kind of training. It costs too much tax dollars to train these guys to do that kind of level of thing, right? Talk to your city manager and your mayor and your police chief about that. So the reality of it is, if he were trained to do things, under no circumstances am I victim blaming. I don't want you to do that. I cannot victim blame Amir Locke, I think I'm saying his name right. I cannot victim blame that young brother because majority of our community, we don't believe in that kind of training. We don't. Let's be real. Huh? So, I'm not going to blame Mr. Locke. I'm going to blame the local instructors. Now I'm that guy. I'm going to blame the local instructors for not making noise about how adamant you should be about training. I'm going to blame the local instructors, the local license to carry instructors, for not telling them after the class, hey, you qualify for your license to carry. I'm going to put your paperwork in for the state. The state's going to send you a card. I want you to understand that just because you have that card in your pocket doesn't mean you know a damn thing about surviving out here with a firearm. It doesn't mean you know a damn thing about defending yourself with said firearm. It simply means that you stood in a controlled environment and you shot X so many rounds on particular static target that was not moving, was not shooting at you, was not yelling at you, was not talking to you crazy. Uh-oh! Dang. Now, here's the deal. Oh, I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Well, first of all, that sounds good in theory, but you cannot be tried by 12 in said situation unless you are trained to do a thing. Look at me. This is O from Body by O Tactical. Man, all love to the family, to the Locke family, sending positive energy and love your way. I want the rest of you to pay attention. Do not let this gentleman's name go down in history in vain. Okay? The reality of it is, we have to decide within ourselves if certain things are going to be easy or not. Go! This is O from Body by O Tactical Aquafina Academy, Aquafina Community Security. I love y'all, baby. I ain't trying to preach it to you. I'm trying to reach it to you. Yay!